So, Realm Reborn Part 1, Eorzea, a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. It is here that one adventurer's journey begins. Though power, fame, and fortune all beckon, this intrepid soul is destined to greater things still. Guided by the Mother Crystal, they will walk the path of a hero, of a warrior of light. Yes, commence new chapter. New Game Plus mode. Relive past adventures. On to Summerford. Batteron, proprietor of the Drowning Wench, wants you to lend a hand at Summerford Farms. No rewards? Okay, still in limbs, are ya, Lavenza? How do you fancy a trip outside the city walls? I'd like you to visit an orchard by the name of Summerford Farms. Ever heard of the place? The owner, Stelvern, is an old mate of mine. He's got himself a crew of mostly reformed pirate types, if you can believe that, and has been trying to bring a bit of life back to the fields after the calamity ruined the soil. You mentioned needing another and or two, and your name sprang to mind. I gave you a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work hard and impress the old bastard. You need directions? The place ain't hard to find. Just take the Zephyr Gate out of the city and follow the road northeast. So this is going to be interesting. Like I said, it'll be cool to see my character in the glamour I've got in cutscenes, but it's going to be weird. I think it'll be even just a little bit weirder running around doing, errands for people. When I'm dressed like a badass, it's like, can't you see, like, I can do more than, like, kill rats. And it'll be nice, obviously, I've got my mount and everything already, fly. So it'll make the back and forth of it all a lot quicker. Oh, actually, they've got an aetheryte there. I didn't even think about that. I'll have to keep that in mind for later quests. Ah, you must be the adventurer Batteron promised to send along. Lavenza Shark, wasn't it? You honored his word, so that's a good start. I'm Stelvern, the old bastard, as Batteron likely described me, and this here is my humble orchard. A good number of the lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas. And if you're wondering why I employ these scrags, well, they used to crew my pirate ship. But the calamity did for our ship like it did so many others, and I was sore wounded. Sore wounded into the bargain. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and Admiral Merlvib's initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers work in the fields seemed too fine an offer to refuse. Who are you giving the stink eye? Everybody gives gives her the stink eye this early on in the game. Everybody's suspicious. Well, it turns out you can take the pirate away from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of my blokes just never took to tending the soil, you see. And unfortunately, the botanists I called in to train them have been wringing their hands in black despair. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. First quest complete. Dress to call. Oh. Okay. Stalvern, owner of Summerford Farms, wishes to inspect your equipment and thereby gauge your readiness for the tasks he has in mind. Okay. Yeah, I think this is where you have to get, like, gear of a certain level or something. But obviously, I'm wearing all level 80 stuff, so I think I'm alright. I have a mind to set you a task, Shark, but before I do, I need to be sure you're properly kitted out. Pirates don't care to parley with dandies, you understand. It might well be that the ones here have traded in their cutlasses for coulters, but they're still rogues at heart. I know a solid set of gear when I see it. Come back when you think you're more suitably equipped. So equip your head, blah, 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 level 5. I'll speak with him again. I mean, you couldn't see it already? Come on now. Let's have a look at you, shall we? Oh-ho. As long as you're this well covered, I won't feel any guilt throwing you to the sharks. Erstwhile buccaneers are an ornery lot. They rage in love for the sea and care little for the laws of the land. But they respect strength, and by the look of you, I'd say you'll have little trouble getting their attention. Oh wow, that was quick. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you're a new player, like, it's going to take you some time to actually get the gear together. Ah, Shark. The aura of confidence tells me you've not been idle since last we met. I mean, kinda, yeah, I was just standing there. I hope you... Okay. I hope I've read you aright. For I've a task that requires the attention of a capable adventurer. Might that adventurer be you? Lurkers in the grotto. Stalvern, the owner of Summerford Farms, has a task for a competent adventurer. Good to hear. Then I shall lay before you the sorry tale. You will have heard rumors of the abductions. Aye, citizens have been disappearing from every corner of Limsa Laminza, and as if plucked from the face of Highland, boots and all, by an unseen hand. And what's this got to do with Summerford Farms, you might ask? Well, that remains to be seen, but it seems a collection of right unsavory fellows with azure tattooed faces have been creeping up to the edges of the fields and spying on my yeomen. Now, I doubt anyone would enjoy being scrutinized by such savages at the best of times, but the farmhands are convinced that they're the kidnappers of rumor, come for their hides. Needless to say, they're beside themselves with worry, and their work's suffering for it, which is the very last thing I need when my old crewmen are still getting used to their new jobs. 'Tis a struggle to get them to leave the farmhouse of a morning. Some of the language is just weird to read. That is, as they say, where you come in. Would you be willing to investigate these tattooed thugs for me? Nod. Good lass. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, the sooner this place will start to resemble a working farm again. I suggest you begin by having a look around Seasong Grotto. If reports are to be believed, our unwelcome visitors have occupied the place. Be careful, though, Shark. I couldn't say for sure what manner of miscreants we're dealing with here. If they are the kidnappers, well, just be on your guard, all right? Get a bit more comfortable here. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do that... Command unavailable in New Game Plus mode, huh? I usually like to talk to NPCs afterward, just to, you know, sometimes they have extra dialogue. And that's something I think I started doing later, like around, because I want to say it was Heaven's Word, at least that I noticed, but I want to say it was around Heaven's Word that you started getting more NPCs, particularly like your, you know, the scions and stuff like that that you could talk to. And so I always try to do that, and end up missing it a lot. You know, when new story comes out, you know, because there's just 1,000 people around. So it'll be nice this time around that, I mean, assuming that the command unavailable stuff doesn't happen with those NPCs, which I would hope it doesn't. But yeah, now there won't be 1,000 people around, so I should be able to pick out all the NPCs and be able to talk to them. Am I missing something here? I'm at the spot, investigate Seasong Grotto. But I'm not seeing the glowy. No, and it's not even like a, you know, because sometimes it's like a area that it can be in. Oh, I know I don't have the names on for objects, you know, because as you can see, like I turn all the names off for NPCs and everything like that. Just helps with the immersion. But I am not seeing where I'm supposed to investigate. Maybe I should turn it on for objects. Let me... Is it that one? No. UI settings. No, display name settings. There we go. Is it others or NPCs? No, that's all. Enemies, NPC. Okay, objects. Always. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. What's going on here? Just showing me right where I am. This is super weird. I don't know. Is it like a bugged quest, or... You know, it would have to be, I would think, because I'm not seeing anything. Maybe leave the area, come back, or I may just have to abandon the quest and pick it up again. That's weird. Oh, I can't even abandon it. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Am I just... like dumb and just like not seeing something that's right in front of my face, or okay, I guess it's time to go to the interwebs, because this is... Reddit post, lurkers in the grotto bug. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm... Okay, I'm a dumb, but also not. I'm gonna claim I'm not a dumb, because I went to the map. I went to the map and didn't think it's underground. Wow. I spent way too much time on that. Okay, so I am gonna go back and... No, wait a minute. Turn that back off. Okay, here we go. And you know what, too? I just realized that the symbol had the down arrow on it, so I'm just a dumb. I Oh, okay. You're about to enter an instance, blah, blah, blah. Take a moment. Very easy. I think I'm going to struggle with this.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide.
It's my favorite girl here. Best girl.
I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die. Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone. Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives. It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms. I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark. Or perhaps not.
Go, boo!
As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence. Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked. But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret? Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
Indeed. Oh man, I forgot about sinking. I was just thinking, man, I'm just gonna like one-shot everything. I sense something awry with this creature. Be on your guard. That's one thing I wish they would do is, if you're gonna have dialogue in combat, like make it voice active. This isn't bad, but like I know in the later stuff, there's so much dialogue, and it's like, I'm just trying to stay alive. Two-button rotation all day long. And am I missing? Like, I know a couple of times the second ability hasn't done off. More unwelcome visitors. Slay them quickly, lest we be overwhelmed. Whatever. I am tank. But I'm probably gonna die because I didn't take on the ads. Oh, okay, there we go. Wonderful heal.
Phew.
Random floating crystal. Right. Collect the crystals.
Hear, feel, think.
And we now know what this is all about. What it actually signifies, at any rate.
Crystal bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Yeah, I can only imagine, like, if this actually happened to you. Just be like, what the hell is going on? You touch a crystal and then suddenly, like, you're crazy tripping.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Awake again, are we? Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought. See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back. I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope. It would
Pirates.
appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion. Piratical being the most probable. In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction. I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether? I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Oh! Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue my investigation. In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business. The days ahead promise little rest, I fear. May our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
All right. Hey, Nolakita. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Nolakita. Sorry, I saw your message before I got into this, and I thought it was just going to be a quick battle, and I didn't want to talk through a cutscene that was kind of auto-advancing or whatever. But anyway, I'm glad I'm not the only one that fell for the thing being hidden in here. And yes, I have completed the game. I am completely caught up on the story. I mean, I've played the game. So I'm just going through New Game Plus now, because I've never actually made more than one character, and I've played since like the beta of A Realm Reborn. So I've only ever done the story once, and I just thought it would be fun to go back having completed everything and kind of see stuff that I missed the first time through and just have forgotten most of it. And it's just a quick warning. I labeled the stream spoiler plus, as like a, hopefully it's a clear indication there's going to be spoilers, and particularly like because I have knowledge of everything current. I'll probably be talking about things that are spoilers in the latest, potentially in the latest content. So I don't know where you are in the game, but if it's not fully caught up, then you may end up getting spoiled. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you want to join me live, please jump over to my Twitch channel, same name as this one, Game Shark, with a C, not like the fish. I'll be over there every Tuesday through Saturday, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Time. Again, thank you for watching.